Hey everyone, so in today's video we are working on Word Up Vocabulary. We're going to be doing Word Up Vocabulary, which are 7 vocabulary words a week in Core Plus, and you will have a couple of slides where you are practicing the word, one slide where you're writing the definitions of the word, and then the following week you will take a quiz. So this week we are looking at this, and then next week we are taking a quiz on Word Up number 1 on these 7 words. So on this one, you're just going to look at how they're using a sentence and just do your best to make an educated guess on the context of it. What does the word mean based on the context? It does not need to be more than 1-2 words, like a synonym. Like, what do you think this word possibly could mean? Then moving on to this next slide is where we're going to be going in this video. And you will pause before this part because you want to make sure you do slide 1 first. But then you get to slide 2 and I will go over each meaning of the word and then just check to see how you did here. You don't have to change it because you have the definitions here. Just see how you did. Then synonyms and antonyms. Now with synonyms and antonyms, they try to do it first, but if you can't get it, then Google is your friend with synonyms and antonyms. Synonym of evoke, antonym of innovation. Then we're going to try to find pictures and then just an explanation of why you chose that picture to go with this word. Don't just put a picture here. Tell me why the picture connects to evoke or innovation. And innovation is kind of easy. Just put like a picture of something that was invented, a computer, a cell phone, what have you. And then on the last slide of these pictures is analogies. Now with analogies, right, we are over here. You have a bunch of different ones. I'm going to do synonym. So for example, calamity, now I'll do asset. No, evoke is to summon, as hungry is to starving. Just there's a synonym one there. But just one analogy that you can think of that goes with any of these 7 words. We're just trying to practice these analogies so that when we see them later in the year, we're not like, what's an analogy? And then I want you to write sentences using the words. Eventually, you're going to be telling me, is it a simple, compound, or complex sentence? But I need to make sure that we know all these or remember all these, or I've gone back over all these. So before that happens, we'll just do simple sentences. You can try your hand at compound this week, but whatever. So we are now on slide 2. I'm going to go over the meaning of each word here, and you're just going to write the definition as I go over the meaning of each word. Okay, so just write these definitions as I go over them. It is right here. So our first word here, evoke, to bring into mind. Again, evoke, it's a verb. Write that it's a verb, and then write to bring into mind. Okay, due to his creative imagination, oh, I skipped it. He knew visiting the house he grew up in would evoke a lot of old memories, but he didn't expect it to be this emotional. Our second word is innovation. So innovation is a noun, a new idea, device, or method. So again, just making sure that when you come back here, you are writing noun. A new device. I already forgot what the heck I said. A new idea, device, or method. A new idea, device, or method. Actually kind of want it to be noun like that. Okay, that's how I should see it. If you aren't doing it like this, I'm going to ask you to do it again. Just keep that in mind. Okay, now we're moving on to the word asset. Now, we have to do our. Due to his creative imagination, Sheldon was responsible for many innovations in his field. Asset is, again, a noun, a valuable person or thing. So, Harmony's design skills were a tremendous asset. Harmony's design skills were a tremendous asset to the new company. Arbitrary is an adjective. It's used to describe things, so not based on reason or evidence. Due to my sister's arbitrary rules. Wait, where did I just go? Due to my sister's arbitrary rules when we played board games, I can never win. Which is funny. She just makes up random rules so the person can never win. Haggard, you never want to be haggard. This is another adjective. This is looking very thin and tired, especially from great hunger, great worry, or great pain. You don't want to look haggard. You don't want someone to be called haggard. But it's a fun word if you think about it. Like, oh, God, looking haggard today. This would be haggard, right? Ugh. It took the makeup artist several hours to turn the beautiful actress into a haggard old woman. We have 2 words left. Calamity is an event that causes great harm or suffering. The back-to-back winter sports proved to be a calamity that affected the small towns throughout the Nevada mountains for months, which is crazy because we don't think of it snowing crazily in Nevada. And then our last word here is, oh, sorry, that was also an adjective. And then our last word here is sham as a noun, something that is not what it appears to be and that is meant to trick or to deceive people. So here we have sham. My mom thought the hair vacuum from the infomercial was a sham, so my dad tried to prove her wrong, which just makes me laugh. Okay, so those are your definitions. You are now back to this section. You can do all of this sitting by a friend, but it needs to get done. All right, I don't mind you talking. I don't mind you listening to music. I don't mind, this is Core Plus. I don't mind you doing any of this, but I need us learning those vocabulary words, and I want us building our vocabulary for the end of the year. As always, if you have any questions, please let me know. Thank you guys for watching the video. The next vocabulary video won't be as long because I won't be going over each side. I'll just be doing the meaning, which will take like 2 minutes, probably. All right, thank you, everybody. Bye.